Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
It is what it is. Look at this shit, man. That shit poop. They gonna be thirsty as hell.
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
Oh, man. Come on, man.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of the Comedy Trap House. Yes, Emmanuel is missing, but he's doing a workshop because, you know, niggas like to do workshops. You got to get educated out here. So we got my other co-host in the building. He back. We got Cam in the building. Salute. Do people salute still?
I don't know.
I don't know if they do. You got the fatigue on.
I do.
You got the fatigue on. So we back and I want to say this real quick.
Go ahead. I just got
I'm in this interesting space right now where like I'm not wanting to be on my phone. And it is, I don't know if it's because like, all right, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I feel like I ain't got enough in my bank account, right? And so
You definitely don't.
Shut up, nigga.
How much? What would be enough to you?
Okay, let me not use the word enough. I feel like I've been personally slacking on what I need to be doing. Last week I didn't work out once. Didn't work out one time last week. And that was a little off-putting. And then
So you ate pudding?
Yeah, off-putting. Sometimes I eat pudding. I ain't ate pudding in a long time, actually.
I ain't no Cosby ass nigga.
I
don't eat pudding.
Pudding don't even sound satisfying. Pudding. But
unless it's banana pudding.
Unless banana pudding be slapping. But then I was just thinking, I was like, I'm not in a place where I need to be not doing certain things. Like, so I'm gonna get to it in the Lent section, but I just want to let y'all know that I'm holding myself accountable. I've been slacking a little bit now, and then it's making me not want to be on my phone. I'm trying to get back to mindful productivity where don't really like get back to the text messages and things like that once I'm done with my work. Cause I'll do it in between work, and you know the minute you take your focus
break
off,
your flow.
That shit it's a wrap after that. And I'm like, yo, like even before the podcast, I had like 12 messages. I'm like, I'm not doing this right now.
Here's the thing: you just gotta talk to less people. You talking to too many people.
Maybe that, and I'm too available. I'm too available.
Because if you talking to so many people, you're more likely to get all these messages.
For sure.
And I don't be talking to nobody.
And I need to take that like. Some of them it makes sense for business and personal, but some of them is just like, do I really need to be talking to this person right now? And I don't, you know what I'm saying? And it's making me
put me on there.
It's making me resent my phone. I'm gonna put you at the top of the list for niggas I don't want to talk to.
Good.
You gonna talk to me?
I ain't talking.
I'm gonna come knock on your window.
That's a big thing because you be on your phone.
Yeah, but and I was doing good, and then something happened in the past week and a half, and I was like, yo. I don't like this, and because my bank account don't reflect me doing certain actions, and I'm like, I gotta hold myself accountable, and so I'm gonna have to hurt some feelings.
So where would you be comfortable at? Like, what would you like in your bank account?
I ain't gonna lie, like I need $100K in my bank account.
Oh, you got a long way to go, bro. You walked right into it.
I know.
I'm surprised you walked into it.
I know.
No matter what number you said, I was gonna say it.
I know. I ran right into it. But for real, man, I feel like I need like not even that it's gonna make me happy. It's not about happy, nothing. It's just about I know what I need
your
to
worth.
Be doing.
You know that's your worth right now.
That's right now.
Like, you feel your worth is at least $100K in your checking.
Like that's just regular.
Because if you got $100K in your checking, that means your savings and your investments really up there.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I need to be at. So I don't know, man.
Just keep following my lead. You'll get there, man.
I'm not trying to go backwards, man. But yeah, we'll get more into it. I know you wanted to.
Yes, a young lady on Patreon sent us a book, and I was out of town, but I just got it. Lexus. It's called The Backstory Soul Searching. Best thing you can do for a person is to inspire them, is what the back cover says by Nipsey. But there's a lot of good entries in here. I'm like, everyone go check her out. If you part of the Patreon, or if you're not part of Patreon, go check out her book, Lexus Nade, Backstory Soul Searching. Look that up.
There you go.
Boom.
And of course, this podcast this week is brought to you by none other than Manscaped. Guys, listen, if you don't have Manscaped, what are you doing? Like, now really stop and think, like, what are you doing? It's 2021. You still hairy. You still got a lot of stuff going on your balls. It's not attractive, bro. Like, you know how you just get to a point and you like, I gotta stop. You gotta stop. Like, you gotta get some Manscaped in your life. It's easy to use. They have the whole premium package for you. All right, listen, as soon as you open it up, it says your balls thank you. And honestly, you want your balls to thank you. That's one of the most sensitive parts of your body. So your balls need to thank you. And it literally comes with everything. All right, you got your crop mop. That's just a regular ball wipe to make sure you stay fresh. You got your crop cleanser to make sure, you get the excess hairs to moisturizer for your hair and your body. You got a foot duster. I got a big foot, so I might need 2 bottles for 1 foot. That's just me personally. You got some refined cologne, and you got the Plow 2.0, and most importantly, you got the lawnmower. Come on, man, the lawnmower 3.0
With the light.
That's the most important part. So you need to trim, because me personally, I've been feeling bald lately. I've been feeling Emmanuel's head. Really, really bald, and I'm starting to like the bald more and more. Like I want Jordan. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can get at the top of my A game when I'm bald. You know what I'm saying?
Right now, I'm growing back from having a MJ.
You had the MJ.
Yeah, you remember when Rick Ross was bald? Now he got hair.
Okay,
that's like me. Or when Jadakiss was bald, now he got hair. That's where I'm at.
You got 5 o'clock dick shadow.
Yeah, it's a low season right now. It's growing back.
Okay,
though.
That you lined it up too? Or?
No, I ain't lining it up.
So you ain't been to the shop in a couple weeks.
When I do it, I cut it with no lineup.
Yeah,
some people don't want to line up.
Yeah.
Them crazy people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, I do mine no lineup. I do mine no. You don't use a straight razor though. You just use all Manscaped.
Nah.
Yeah. Nah, for sure.
I don't need no razor.
Yeah.
What I need a razor for?
You don't. Yeah, because that's a little scary. But
I need a razor
anything.
I don't need it to be bald. I just need it, where it has. I use the guard if it's been a while. I'll use the guard. If not, then I don't need the guard. I just go clean it up.
There you go. And we want to shout out to somebody who really should be using Manscaped, not only for his balls but for his head, which is Tory Lanez, because he need the lawnmower 8.0.
First thing I thought about when I saw it was, when you be watching those videos of how the Amazon is going through deforestation, like they cutting down too many trees and they show the aerial view and then you see all the missing patches. That's what it looked like. It looked like the rainforest. It looked like the rainforest. And I was like, there's no way. It's like, why would you go out? Okay, let me break it down. There's no way he didn't do this on purpose. My theory is he did this for attention, because there's no way you going to go out there to a public court. Yeah. I'm assuming he was playing with that hair looking like that.
It looked like he left a Reese's Pieces on the cup too long. He pulled the plastic off. It's just like the butter and everything pulled off.
I wasn't eating that. I ain't eat chocolate.
Well, that's what it looked like.
That reference don't connect with me. Don't connect with me.
Well, it just looked bad. That's what it looked like.
Well, I was like, yo, and who was so high taking a perfect picture like that? That's why I'm like, I feel like this is some PR work. Because the picture was very clear. It was
during a game.
It was during a game. They were high up. Like,
it's like they had the long lens and they just boom. But you have to know. First off, you got to feel it. You feel that. Like you feel that. If it was just like a small patch, all right, I'll let you slide. Nah, bro. It looked bad. Like, it really looked bad, and he was just out here like, nah, it had to be on purpose. It had to be on purpose.
I can't. explain it any other way. Like if I had that, I would at least wearing a do-rag out there or a hat. Or
Yeah,
a
at least put
scully,
on a
something.
something.
A t-shirt, whatever.
Something. You got to cover
You
that
can't
up.
you can't be out here looking like
It's
that.
borderline disrespectful. You came out here like
You
that.
can't be out here looking like that. He was down bad. He was down bad.
Your team's supposed to be like, hey, bro, like, you know.
That's not good for morale. I don't have confidence in him with his hair looking like that to pass him the ball. I'm like,
Nah.
who's this guy out here that's going through it? He need to go home. He need to figure it out.
He would look like he don't have a home. That's what the hair look like. That's exactly what it looked like. But you're right. You throw off the whole game when you come in looking like that. When it's not good.
And then what happened to all the money he spent? I remember when he was on Birch Club, I think he said it cost $30,000 for the transplant. Like, what happened? Do you got to constantly keep going back?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. So I'm getting thin in the top, but that's different. He let it grow out, and it just looked like like one of them crop circles, like the Sixth Sense. Like it was bad. It was bad. Mike said but what if he didn't know? We was like, Mike,
I can't get on that. First you know you bald.
you bald.
You know when you grow it out, it look bad.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't like he just woke up one day or no. With that length of hair, he's looked at it many times. Oh, let me see. That's the first thing you do, I would assume, when you bald. You gonna go look in the mirror every
Before
day.
you went to go to the game, you got up and you went to the bathroom.
And who went? If anyone went with him, they ain't shit either.
No, that's what I'm saying. You don't have. I need you to tell me if my bald spot looking that bad. Hey, Rome, you go ahead. You put a hat on, or you gotta cut. You gotta cut that, brother.
Tory Lane's friends are Tory Lanes.
Yeah, they
Cause
Tory
they
Lanez.
lame for not letting him know. That's not right. If anyone went with him to that game, I know they taller than him. They saw that.
Yeah.
They not right.
Yeah. It doesn't help that he's short. Yeah, that definitely don't.
Tory, fire those yes men around you.
Yeah, come to Dormtainment. Come if you need to come talk about it on the podcast. Let us know. We'll talk about it because I don't want you out here looking like that. That's bad. You got enough pressure on you. You don't want to do that. I want to get into some real stuff. So, any of the real niggas is out there, y'all know Mortal Kombat was that game. Mortal Kombat was that game, kind of is that game. Like you play, it do be fun. It be fun, and most importantly, the fatalities be fun. And so back in the 96 maybe or something like that, they came out with the first Mortal Kombat. And back then,
I feel like it was earlier than that.
it could have been a little earlier. It could have been a little.
That's like a Genesis days.
No, I'm talking about the game. I mean the movie.
Oh,
No, I'm talking about the movie.
the movie. Okay.
The movie came out, and boy, was I excited. You know, I was so excited. And back then, it looked like everything. I was like, oh man, this is cool. This is nice. Then they came with the second movie. It was bad. It was bad. Both of them. When you look at both of them, first one ain't terrible, but the graphics, they had to work with what they had to do. But with all that being said, they dropped the red band trailer for the new Mortal Kombat movie, and I just want your thoughts. I just want to talk about it.
First off, usually, when you do video games
a little-
and movies, it ain't really, it don't translate as
Yeah.
well half the time
Don't
to me.
translate.
So it's always a risk doing a video game.
And I heard
to
they was
movie.
working on it. I just didn't know when the trailer was coming out, but I did hear they was working on it.
But I'll tell you what, I didn't heard nothing about it. I didn't know they was
Gotcha,
working
okay,
on it.
yeah.
It's not something I was asking for,
Yeah.
but I'm happy whoever asked for it, they got granted a yes, because that shit looked fire.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was in it. I was like, whoa, this shit looks fire. This a phenomenal trailer.
Yeah.
I don't know if the movie's going to be good.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
if the
based
movie's
on
gonna
the
be good.
trailer, it looks good.
Yeah,
And all I was thinking when I see it, when is Scorpion gonna come in here? When is he gonna say get over here? Because you can't have the trailer without that. And when they did it, I liked it. I feel like it should have happened at the end when Buddy said that last, when he said, oh, whatever that last
Yeah,
line
Kano.
was. Yeah, he should have did it to him,
Yeah.
pulled him out, revealed Scorpion and say, get over here. It
That'd-
goes off.
that'd have been
Or
hard.
I said, soon as after the title, the dude would have popped up and said, whoop,
Yeah,
that would have been hard.
Yeah, that would have
That would have been
That
hard.
would have been hard.
Because at some point, if they put that in the movie, they got it.
A lot of people were having issues with the "Get Over Here" voice because it kind of did sound weird, but it might have just been because the trailer and it's so quick and people were really expecting to "Get over here." He comes and it was kind of weird, but I'm still happy. Like that was a satisfying trailer because I was like, okay, they look like they might have some stuff. It was hard when Luke Kane hit the floor and the dragon came out. Like, it was just all type of stuff. I didn't see Johnny Cage. You know, I'm looking for my man Johnny Cage. I didn't see a couple other people. I'm sure they probably gonna be in there, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see this one.
I'll tell you what, if Christopher Nolan didn't teach us anything, is that as long as the movie's good, they'll forgive a bad voice.
They'll forgive a
Because when
bad voice.
Dark Knight first came out, that voice they was using was throwing a lot of people
But that
off, but
movie
the
was
movie's
great.
so good that you forgive it.
That movie was
So
great.
if the movie good, they'll forgive Scorpion's
And then
voice.
what I think the main thing is they made it a rated R. They none of that kid shit.
No, this ain't for kids.
This
Like
ain't none of that
y'all
kid
thought Mortal
shit.
Kombat was for kids. It never was.
Never was.
It's not for kids.
It's
like
when niggas want to see some stabbing, some heads knocked off, gut spilling.
I think we got to the era too that we know that kids see much worse every day on the internet.
Oh yeah,
So anything you show in Mortal Kombat is light work. They
Yeah.
seeing real killings.
yeah,
So
yeah.
this is light. Back in the day, they was trying to shelter us. I remember going to the movie theater, had to get a older teenager to buy my ticket so I can get in there
Yeah.
because I couldn't buy it. I was under 17.
Yeah.
But them days over.
Them days done. I'm grown. I'm going. I'm be in there. The hardest part of that trailer was Sub-Zero slicing him, catching his blood, freezing, and then stabbing him with his blood. I said, man,
Another reason
That's
it wouldn't
hard.
make sense because the demographic for this is us.
it is.
They
it
did this
is
for
us.
the people that were kids in the 90s.
Yeah.
Kids now don't necessarily know about Mortal Kombat.
really, yeah.
That was our generation. So when you make a movie like that, we all grown. Make that shit rated R.
Make it rated R.
Because it ain't going to be a bunch of kids going. It's going to be us.
And my thing is, go all out with it because you don't know what you're gonna get. Do it. Do whatever you need to in this movie. Let it fly. Let it fly.
I want to see some fatalities. Them shits were
Fatalities.
violent on the game.
Oh, them shits is
That's what I want to see in the movie.
them shits is bad on the game. I'm like, oh yeah, we need all of that. So I'm excited.
When it dropped?
In April, best month of the year. Yeah, but in April, I don't know which date, but I'm ready for it.
And I always was Mortal Kombat over Street Fighter. And
Yeah,
I,
you know what? Yeah.
I like playing Street Fighter. Don't get me wrong, but it was something about that Sega Genesis era, man. Super Nintendo was
I wasn't a Street Fighter fan.
Super Nintendo was fire. Like the games on there were fire, but that was like the generation right before us. Really, their system.
Yeah,
Like we were young, we played it, but Sega Genesis is when we really came into video games and like, okay, I'm in it. Like I had the Super Nintendo, I was playing it.
Street Fighter just seemed a little. I don't know. Street Fighter just wasn't it for me. I played it, but every time I played it, it wasn't like how when I played Mortal Kombat, I was ready. Like with score, like I feel like the characters for me were more iconic on Mortal Kombat. Now, mind you, Street Fighter they had a movie
They got
too.
Ryu and
They got
Ken
Ryu
and all that.
But but Street Fighter had a movie too with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Well, I remember that. Oh yeah, you know I watched.
Street Fighter had a movie too, but yeah, man, Mortal Kombat just had my heart. I wasn't. I was definitely in Mortal Kombat. I was Mortal Kombat. And I was Ninja Turtles. Those were my two, and GI Joe.
G.I. Joe and Ninja Turtles, boy. That was my life as a toddler. My life.
When would you say you stopped playing with that stuff though?
What?
Like, did you have action figures or did you
Hell
have just?
yeah! What,
Yeah.
nigga? What?
When would you say you was like, all right, I'm done.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. What's funny about you even saying that to me? When I went recently back home, I always like to have my mom pull out old pictures, especially ones I haven't seen. So we went through this one bin. It was all these pictures from the 80s and the 90s, like pictures of them too, and the 70s and stuff. And then she pulled out this box. She said, "Do you remember this?" And I opened it. It was an action figure. She said, "When you were young, you would not leave if you didn't have this.
Yeah.
You had to have it." So she
Yeah.
marked it, wrote it down and everything. And I vaguely remember it, but that's how much part of my life it was. Like I remember my best birthday as a kid. I remember we was living with my aunt in an apartment, and I was young. And I remember waking up in the morning. It was my birthday. I'm in the middle of the living room, and I'm surrounded by like 30 G.I. Joe action figures.
Oh,
And that was like my favorite. That's all I ever want. I start screaming. I'm ripping that thing open. I'm so happy. That's like one of my best birthdays.
The simple life, man.
Yeah.
The simple life.
I was an action figure. I was a Toys R Us.
Oh, yeah.
McDonald's Happy Meal eating ass little boy.
Mm-hmm. Toys, man, kids don't understand like that joy of going in and it's just like toys. It's just a kingdom of toys. And they don't have that no more because Toys R Us is out of here. It's just Amazon to come to your door. It's not the same feeling. I know it's not the same feeling because I'm talking about you.
But if you a kid and never experienced it, how would you know?
True. They don't know the experience, but man, if they could feel like I don't know what that shit used to be. You be passing and be, can we go? Can we go?
My dad told me a story. He said we driving by a McDonald's or a Toys R Us or a Chuck E. Cheese, he would get my attention. So I'm talking and looking at him in the rearview mirror so I don't see it and ask to go. Because if I see it, I want to go. He said it'll be times watching commercials. Daddy, can I get that truck? Da-da-da. And so sometimes, every once in a while, all right, let me take him. He said one time he take me to Toys R Us. He said, I'm looking for whatever I'm looking for, the truck. He said he see it. He said it's way up top on the shelf, like way up there. I'm small.
Yeah.
He said he ain't gonna see that. He said I'm looking around. There it is up there. He's like, how he see that? When you're a kid and you know what you want, you gonna find it.
Oh, you are looking. You are on top of it.
Telling you, man, it was nothing better waking up and playing. Just playing.
And that reminds me. So yesterday, those of you who are true Dormtainment fans, you remember one of our first Halloween series, and you remember our To Catch a Predator with Baby Luke in there. Yesterday, I'm sitting at the computer, and I get a text that says, "Hey, Uncle Rome," and it was Luke, and I was like, it blows my mind. I was like, this nigga texting me. This nigga's 14 going on 15.
I got pictures of my phone, me holding him as a baby.
I'm just like, nah, this wild.
He 15 now?
He was born.
Because he was born when he was freshman in college, right?
Yeah, he was born. He was born in 2007. So he ate 14. Yeah, no, that shit wild. I'm like,
you old. You getting old, boy.
Oh yeah.
You getting old, boy. Baby Luke, 14.
14. Seen the man grow.
He went from Baby Luke to Baby Teen.
Time to have that conversation. You know what conversation?
Oh yeah, he about to be jacking dick all over that house. When a boy get to 13, 14.
He don't need Manscaped yet, but it's coming.
Any of that got kids and got boys, when he get to 13, 14, you say, hey, I'm about to go to the store. You want to go? He's like, nah, you can go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
It's that time.
Oh,
he
yeah.
discovered it.
When
he waiting for you to be gone. He gonna let you reverse. He gonna look out the window, make sure you gone.
Yep.
And then, when he new to the game, he may start immediately. But he gonna learn that sometimes you gotta wait because your parent may come back because they forgot something. So then you look a little bit.
He don't want to be looking at the door waiting.
You be waiting, and then you come back. So it's the dick jacking.
It's a rite of passage.
Yeah.
It's a rite of passage.
Everybody got to go through it.
Everybody got to go through. You got to go through the masturbation. You got to discover yourself. Mothers, when you get them hard socks in the laundry and you can just throw it like a frisbee. Yeah, you know what time
Or the socks start missing. Like, he just like, where are all your socks? And he like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
He know.
Mm-hmm. When it's quiet, when the shower's getting a little longer, like, hey, let my man live. Don't, let Lou live. Mm-hmm. let him do his thing.
you call him while you running errands and it's real quiet.
Yeah.
He like, hello?
The first thing he said, hello, you on your way home? He don't even let you on your way home? No, I'm just, okay.
When you out, he calling you, if you start the food, let me know. Wait, where you at right now?
Yeah, where you
gonna be by that bird? I'm still at the mall. All right, cool. He's just trying to gauge how much more time.
Yeah, which mall you at? You at the one more downtown? Or you closer? Okay, cool.
Okay,
I know because I missed you a little bit. So
it's bad these days for kids, and now FaceTime. Like, our parents couldn't FaceTime us. All they had was our voice, so I could just still be dick out and talk.
Oh yeah.
Now if you FaceTime me,
yeah.
Clean up.
Boy.
And I was stuck at a PC. I was at the desktop.
Y'all
they got
got it easy.
laptops
Y'all
now.
got it easy.
No. Well, when I first started, it was just VHS.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to find a scene, and when I find the scene, I got to rewind it. By the time I get back to it, my dick gun went down.
Don't let the jack off session just end because you done missed the scene. You got to rewind back. It was a lot. We had to time it. And boy, you hear them tires come up in the driveway. I'd have been there before. Nope. Got to lock it up.
Hey, you just hear any sound. You run to that window. Oh, shit.
Dick
She come in the room?
Nigga be cold. What you doing?
Oh, you need some help?
Yeah, no, I got you. I help with
Hold
the
on, let me
girls.
use the bathroom. I was just about to pee. Hold on. He just trying to get it to go down. I swear, boy, if I was to have a son and he 13, 14, I'm gonna be messing with him when that era comes. I'm gonna know. I'm gonna come. I'm just gonna come. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come back home and be like, I know what you were doing. He's like, huh? I know.
Hey, come on, man.
The huh? I've been there. I know all that. This no, I know. It's all good.
He gonna think about that shit all day. What are you talking about?
I'll be the parent. I'll drive off, walk back.
Caught your dumb ass.
Come through the back door, be quiet. The bottom room. Hey.
Come on, Dad. I thought I left something.
I didn't know.
My bad.
I didn't know. When I left, you was somewhere else.
My bad.
I didn't know you was going to be here.
My bad, Peter. My name Corey. You got your Peter out.
Other days, I just text him. I seen the history.
He nigga be scared. He gonna be
I
scared.
seen the history.
Yeah. You know why?
Make sure you clean that up for your mom said.
Yeah. Because it ain't my history. My history clean.
Like, you want to go to the store with me? Nah, you don't?
You sure?
I know.
I see you.
I'll be going I'll be going just 30 minutes, so
Yeah.
just letting you know.
Do what you gotta do.
Do what you got to do with that information. I'll be going for 30 minutes.
They gonna be mad.
Just letting you know.
Just letting you know.
30 minutes. I hunt when I'm pulling up.
Yep.
I'll call you when I'm on my way back. This
30
do
minutes.
with that information as you may.
Do what you please. Ain't no privacy when you a teenage boy. Like when you a teenager, ain't nobody. You gotta do what you gotta do. So sorry, Mom. I done tore some socks up.
Oh, yeah, socks got tore
No,
up.
yeah, I done tore some socks up, nigga. That cotton done.
It wasn't cotton on. It was cotton off.
It was cotton off.
If
nigga.
y'all know that story. Y'all know that story cotton on. When I was done with that sock, it was cotton off.
Cotton off.
Because I let off.
I can't put my foot back in that thing. That's it.
No.
That's it.
No, it was like you step on that sock, it's like stepping on chips. Like stepping on a bag of chips.
Oh, God,
When that thing dry up. Done.
Oh, man, this is a perfect segue into how Lent is going on for me right now. So I'm practicing Lent, which is a 40-day period of fasting, whatever, you want to fast. And because I like to just torture myself, I be doing everything. So it's 40 days so it's gonna be 40 days of water so I can't have like juices. So 40 days of water, but I think I've done it, so that's not bad.
I'm going to tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
When you drink a lot of water, at a certain point, you just be craving flavor.
And when you get it, it slaps.
I remember Toronto, but go ahead.
So 40 days, 40 days no alcohol, 40 days no porn, 40 days no masturbation. So socks stay clean.
Oh, so you would go with the parent to the errand?
Yeah, I run the errands now. Yeah, I run the errands now, and then no sex. So it's just it's a 4-day period, for clarity, and you always come out, and each day is a different like piece of the Bible or piece of reading that you do to learn certain things in your life and get clarity on things. So that's why I say it's a perfect time for me too with the phone. And it's just like I can't do the social media thing as much as I want to. I can't do it right now because we got a lot of stuff we doing, and That's just a part of the game.
Is there any food?
Not
Fast or
on,
no?
not on this one. Nah. Food. That's like usually during maybe sometimes some people do like a 21-day fast or like just fish or no fish or no. So it's not really a food one on this. Just a no sugar type of thing. So no candy and cookies and shit, sweets and shit for me. But just gotta do that. But I'm excited. I like doing these things. It's through my birthday, so even on my birthday, I still gotta keep it cordial. So we'll see how it goes. But I think that's why I'm just in this zone of like, I don't know, man. I got to figure it out. But I'm just not in the place. I just don't feel like talking.
You're turning 33.
That's what
That's what it is.
That's honestly
When you hit your 30s,
certain
that
things
shit
just
don't matter no
just
more. You don't care.
I read the perfect thing the other day. It said, "I care. I just don't give a fuck." It's just like the perfect. It literally is the perfect saying. Like, I care. I just don't give a fuck. It's just like something I don't care about. I just don't care about. And like, me and Jelon, who you guys seen on Boss Talk this morning, he said, "Bro, I'm having a hard time, like, talking to people who just not on the same thing as me." And it sounds bad, he said, because there's a lot of people that's not going to be on the same. He said, but I'm having a hard time having conversations with people who just not on this journey of doing better. I said, I feel you. Because what's the conversation? You be like, all right, you ain't really talking.
Is this where I think it's going?
Is that what I think it is? Boss Talk.
Honestly, but that's what it is. Well, we always talk about and preach about vibrations and frequencies. Once you're on a certain level, especially frequency-wise, it's hard to go back down.
It's hard.
It's like either people got to meet you at your frequency or you rising to meet someone else at their frequency. It's hard to go back down.
Yeah.
Now, granted, you still going to have friends or whatnot.
Of course.
But on the grand scheme of things, once you get to a certain place, once you open your consciousness, it's just like a lot of things will start bothering you that used to didn't bother you. Like it could be music that you listen to, be like, I don't really want to hear that right now.
Yeah.
It could be shows you watch. You're like, I can't watch this no more. I can't watch this reality. It's like you gotta actually watch what you consume. Everything is important. What you feed yourself is very important. And I ain't talking about just like diet, but like entertainment.
Yeah.
The people you talk to, everything, all of that adds up.
You have these gates. Your eyes are a gate. Your ears are a gate. Your mouth, it's like, so you can't let certain stuff in. Certain stuff got to stay closed. And that's just kind of where I'm at with it. And I think I'm just at this place where I want to, like, I'm trying to be at a certain place by 40. Like I'm really, and I'm about to be 33, still young, still we out here doing our thing, but I'm at a certain place, I think, because I watched that podcast with
me?
what is his
The one with
name?
me. No, about the one with me.
No. That was,
I know you said ears of the gateway, but your gate closed right now. I'm saying the one with me. The one with me, right?
I don't think I watched that one. I'm like, my time is valuable. That's not valuable.
That is what the episode was about. About time being valuable. So you probably should watch.
I'm gonna go check it out after this. But he said for men, like, especially a lot of men reach their, like, that's why 40s are pivotal too. A lot of men reach their, like, wealthy point, whether it's health, spiritual, financial, is like at 40. And he was like a lot of men, I'm trying to have a certain million in my account by 40. Like, and so the only way to get there is I gotta, like, it can happen, but it's gotta be a different level of focus. Like, because it's not an easy task at all. Like, because if it was, everybody would have millions of dollars. It's not an easy task. That's a small percentage of the United States.
Years.
Huh?
You got 7 years.
And that's 7 years. So it's like, what am I doing now that's going to get me there? What are the habits I'm creating? What am I doing now? So I'm really just watching everything and I'm doing, and I'm like, all right, if it's a certain habit that I don't like, I got to stop doing that. If it's certain, it's just I gotta really be mindful of everything.
I already told you, follow my lead and you gonna get there. But you refuse to take it because you know your frequency is not on this level yet. Like you're.
Go ahead, finish up.
Your frequency. Just follow my lead.
All right, I guess I gotta follow your lead there. All right. So how I'm just if I'm trying to get tens of hundreds of dollars in my account.
And the reason why you need to follow the leads, so you can be a millionaire, so you can help some of these people out in Texas who may have a $17K electric bill.
No, that. No, let me read this.
Oh, go ahead. I had something to say.
Because it's ridiculous.
You want me to wait after you read it?
Yeah. So basically, it says, gritty customer unable to switch power, stuck with $17,000 electric bill. Electric customers across North Texas have been reaching out for help after looking at unbelievably high electric bills. The power cost for some went up astronomically for when the power was on, and even some for when it was off during the extreme winter weather. Unless you're in a variable rate plan, you should not see a change in your energy rate. When it comes time for a new contract, you may see higher prices. That's it. So Ty Williams and his family in Arlington were among the lucky ones during this week's storms and never lost power. However, he did pay the price in the form of a $17,000 electric bill for 3 meters over 5 days of use. He is a customer of a company called Gritty. No.
Oh, you done?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Here's the thing. Like, no.
Yeah, no.
That's one. That's one off top. No.
Yeah, no.
But it shouldn't be the customer's issue to switch over electric companies when they don't even have electricity. How are they supposed to do that? That's just one. But two, it shouldn't be their responsibility for that. Like, whoever this company is, y'all know no one can pay that. No one could pay that when we wasn't in a pandemic.
Yeah, nobody's paying
definitely
that.
Can't pay it right now in a pandemic. Like, so you gonna just cut off everybody's electricity then once everything is back on, because no one's gonna pay that bill.
They forgiving student loans till September. Y'all need to forgive that bill because
like that's ridiculous. No one can pay that. $17,000. Like they got to do something where they either forgive this or the city pays
you gonna look
for
at that bill
some
like,
of it. Yeah, like there's no way no one can afford that.
I mean, some people can't afford, but it just don't make sense.
It don't make sense.
It don't make sense.
It's not their fault.
The
weather's not their fault. It's not like they were trying to survive.
Like that's why I'm literally just trying to survive, my man. Like you got me out here trying to pay a $17,000 electric bill. Fuck out of here. No.
And then they got to update their grid systems and stuff because it's an East Coast grid, a West Coast grid, and then when they was implementing that, Texas said, "Nah, we gonna have our own." So Texas, the only people that got their own, they need to upgrade. Everybody need to upgrade. Even when Cali, when there was those record high heat in the summer, and we had rolling blackouts.
That was It was hot.
And they do it on purpose sometimes to balance it out. Nah, y'all need to figure something else out.
I was in hurt.
No, you wasn't. You left.
I had to leave. You
left us.
I left.
That's the type of person he is. He leave us.
Dipped. I straight dipped.
He left us
with my hands up on my hip. I get heat sickness.
Nigga, I was in here naked like I was 13 trying to jack off.
And in the valley, y'all, if y'all don't understand about the valley, get hot.
In this room particularly, this is like an add-on that was built onto the house.
It get hot.
It gets extremely hot when it get hot. When that went out, whoa.
But like the weather is just different. You got to prepare for everything now. Like everything is just different. It's snowing in Vegas. It's doing all types of stuff. It's just everything is. It's 2021. Welcome. So they do need to upgrade their system, but I'm not paying $17,000.
Yeah, you got to update me on what happens because ain't no way that they actually gonna charge people that.
I might have to tell the city.
It's going to be a mass exodus.
I might have to tell the city, come see me.
They're going to come see you in the dark. They ain't going to cut it off. But here's the thing. It's going to be a mass exodus if that's the case.
Yeah.
I have nothing against Texas, but I don't know if I could live there with all their... They get everything. They get snow. They get the heat, tornadoes.
Well, hurricane. Well, I don't know if it's more. See, inland Texas, I don't know if they get hurt. I mean, they still get remnants of it probably, but they do get everything. We just had the point. Me and Cam had this conversation. I think I just need to be in good weather. Like I think I just need to be in good weather.
Or for me right now,
Yeah,
inside the United States, it's a lot of cities I love.
Yes,
like New York,
Yeah.
DC.
Yeah.
I love those places.
Cities, yeah.
I could live there if I needed to.
Yes,
But by choice, no.
Yeah, by
because
choice, I don't
New
know.
York's super expensive
and it's cold.
and it's cold.
Yeah.
DC can get pricey
Can get pricey.
and it's cold.
Yeah,
I love Toronto.
that's cold.
It get cold.
We was in there April. It snowed.
Now, here's the places I could live.
Yes.
Miami,
Yep.
California,
Yep.
Hawaii.
Yep.
Never been, but possibly Hawaii.
Yep.
Arizona.
Yep.
That's about it. Puerto Rico.
Yep.
I'm just talking about like U.S. territories
Yep.
now.
Yeah. These are places I can get down with.
That's it.
They can get down with. And at the bare minimum, I could go back to Atlanta. And at the bare minimum.
Oh yeah, my bad. I can live in Atlanta.
I can live in
live in Atlanta, but ideally, I want tropical weather.
Yeah. I need it.
I want to be by the ocean.
palm trees.
Arizona's the only other one that I ain't by the ocean, but I just like Arizona.
I like
I always
Arizona.
liked it since I was a kid, so
I like it.
I fuck with it.
I'm just not. Cold hurts. I'm not trying to do. I'm not wake up, warm up the car. I did that already. I don't want to do that no more. I'm good on that.
Never had to do that in Miami.
That's a blessing because it would be cold. It would be icy out there, and they had to go out. And and then my mom would be like, "Yeah, go warm up the car." Come on, man. I got to put on clothes because I'm not dressed yet. I got to just throw on something, go out here, and that shit hit you as soon as you open the door.
Nah, if you live in any of those climates, you need the car that you can start from your key thing, and it's just.
Or back then, I don't know if they had.
No, I'm saying now.
Oh, now, yeah.
Like my boss in Atlanta when I had my last job, he used to warm his shit up. He had it on his key. Boom. Turn it on. have
Then
that
you
thing
get in
warm
there.
it, Then get in.
Because when you get in a cold car, that should be cold.
And the AC gotta come out. Like when you put the heat on, but it's cold first, man.
You be mad at
Nigga, when I used to work in Atlanta, I had to go warm up that car. Because I didn't have I had to go in there and crank it.
I got to go crank
And then I lived in an apartment, so I couldn't just leave it on.
Yeah.
I had to sit in there and suffer.
Nigga just
Cold. They didn't have no heat, no seat warmers.
No seat. Oh yeah, seat warmers. And when it's cold, them things work, and it helps. So yeah, fuck that $17,000 bill. That's what it's boiled down to. Like not doing it. Not doing it.
Some of y'all need to move to Miami, and the reason why, because it's warm.
Yeah, number one.
You don't have to deal with the extreme cold.
Yeah.
Hurricane here and there, but that's the most predictable natural disaster, so you can handle that.
Yeah.
And the Miami mayor, he's like very progressive. He's trying to stick with the times. Like he's trying to implement Bitcoins for the workers, like the government workers.
Okay.
Possibly get paid in Bitcoin and pay taxes in Bitcoin.
Okay.
Because he's trying to be an early adopter. He sees where the world is going, cryptocurrencies. He's trying to be at the head of it.
I like
And not only
progressiveness.
that, because he announced that when I was there, he put up a billboard in San Francisco said, if you want to move to Miami, DM him. Because he's been trying to poach technology companies,
Yeah.
tech companies for a while. Because
Yeah.
you see what's going on in Texas.
Mhm.
He's trying to get some of that too.
Mhm.
And it could be a great thing for the economy, but looking at what happened in San Fran, it could also hurt it too.
It could
So
definitely
you almost
hurt.
got to be careful with that, where you move with that
Mhm.
and not repeat what happened in San Fran.
Mhm.
Because now that people can work remotely,
It's different.
they possibly can go to Miami now.
Yeah. Yeah. The working remotely now has shifted a lot of, like, even for us, like, of course, LA is, where entertainment is, but it's also where you want it to be at this point. You can film where you want to, and if you just need to fly in, you can fly in. That's why a lot of people have moved around. But the thing about the mayor is, I like people who, like, he basically shooting his shot. He was like, hey, man.
I just like people in politics that are trying to do new things.
New
Because we've
things.
seen the
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
jargon, the same talk, whatever. That's why I liked Andrew Yang. He was actually talking about doing some different stuff. Like, yeah, we got to change with the times.
They be stuck in the. I was thinking about this other day. How come? Why do we have to follow these? Blue, this nigga blue dog. Why do we have to follow these like old ass law? Like the laws that was written in the pen with the.
Yeah, the Constitution.
It got like all these shit. Like,
All that shit need to be upgraded because that was written at a time then. Some of the
Then,
stuff.
like,
Some of it is like, okay, this will be test
Yeah.
time, but some of that stuff was written for that time.
it's like
It needs to update.
update this shit, man. Like that should be whack. That should be. I read a thread that he said what's wrong with all 50 some or I don't even know 50, however many presidents, 50 whatever presidents.
This is, I think 55.
55,
Is it? I don't
50,
know. No. 40 something, not 50, 40 something, right?
It's
'Cause
44?
Obama was 44.
Oh, maybe
Yeah,
it's
so
40
then
something.
whatchamacallit's 45, so Biden's
Yeah.
46.
Okay, so it was like, yeah, what's wrong with all the president? And that was such an interesting story. They went down each one of them and what was wrong and why they tried. That shit was a great read. I was like, this is hilarious. Like we've been running this country in the ground from the beginning. Like people just don't know. Of course, you just putting people in power that think they know what they're doing or think, and it's just like. I was like, this is actually very interesting. But yeah, all them shits need to change. All them old ass laws, like
That's why I say, man, if Biden do this student loan forgiveness,
he got it.
greatest president ever.
He got it.
You talking about a boost to the economy? Because our generation, when the older people ask, why y'all ain't married yet? Why y'all ain't got kids? Why y'all ain't got a house? One, y'all messed up the economy
Yeah,
for
pretty-
us.
yeah, pretty
Two,
bad.
it's so expensive now.
It's
Y'all didn't have
expensive.
student debt like we have student
Tell them
debt.
about what the Uber driver said about living here in LA. When you said you was with either the Uber driver or so you said about his rent.
Oh yeah, he said he moved here in the 70s and he had a place on Venice Beach paying like $300 a month. Right on the
$300.
beach, like a whole townhouse.
You go down there now? The beach in
That
LA?
may be $10,000.
Like what?
Yeah, so it's like, now get it, inflation, it still could have been expensive based on how much, but
People
still,
getting mad, yeah.
you just see how much, like, it's not the same for us.
Nah.
We got way more debt.
Oh yeah.
Everything's way more
Oh
expensive.
yeah.
It's not easy, but if you do something like this is a step in the right direction to help us.
You talking about that's taking stuff off people back.
Because they saying up to 50. Then I heard maybe 10. So they may meet in the middle where it's like 20-something. Anything.
Anything.
I don't care if it's 500.
I don't care
Take it.
$500.
But if he do 50,
You got it. You got it.
greatest president ever.
Yeah. You got it, brother. You talking about rooting for you? You got it.
And then he doing stuff to help my stock picks. Do it.
And the thing about it is just like, because me and my mom were talking about it yesterday, she was like, ain't nobody gonna be paying them loans right now. Not for a while, 'cause the economy is bad. Like people ain't making money. Like niggas not paying that right now. They're not thinking about it, honestly. They're barely answering calls. I remember one time they called me, can you pay this and that? I said, I'll pay y'all when Dormtainment make it. They said, who? I hung up.
That's funny.
That shit was
That's
funny. That shit was so funny. I'm like, all right, man.
But the last thing we're going to talk about is supposedly Bobby Shmurda either got out today or getting out tomorrow.
Okay.
So Bobby Shmurda is about to be free
When did he go in?
7 years ago.
Dog, time is a wild
6 or
thing.
7 years ago, something like that.
That's
But
fucking wild.
I'm not going to lie. I've been looking forward to seeing him get out and see what he do.
See what he do.
This is to see the videos when he first get released.
He's still young, you know what I'm saying?
See what type of music. I'm sorry, y'all. See what type of music
Mhm.
he drop.
Mhm.
See if I'm assuming 6ix9ine gonna say something, even though I don't follow him. I never.
This nigga 6.
I don't care for him, but I can just see that play. It makes sense for 6ix9ine to do that.
Oh yeah, he been going off. But we'll talk about
And
it
then
in
I
a minute.
want to see how that first interview, see how he changed. If he's still gonna be, out there throwing up gang signs, or if he said, "I'm gonna leave that life behind, and be more."
It's interesting to me when people go to jail and they come out the same. That's interesting to me. It's like, because I feel like if any one of us in here went to jail, well, we already, but if any of us went to jail, even we already evolving outside. We go to jail, it's really gonna be.
I'm just gonna come out swollen with glasses.
Probably done read everything in there.
Gonna be reading and working out.
So it's just interesting when people don't shift. I feel like that's just because that's just where if they come out and they do the same thing, maybe that's just.
I think it could depend on the jail too.
It could depend.
A lot of
It could
times
depend
some
on
jails
jail.
are worse than others. If you in a maximum or if you in a medium security, may not be much problems. But he was getting in trouble in jail. He had shanks and stuff. So if you having a shank on you, probably into some shit.
It's a little different. It's a little different.
I'm
scared of jail, bro. I can't. I'm not. I ain't built for it. I'm not built for it.
Recently, he was watching this dude. It got recommended to me. He was talking about his first night in Rikers. Then he talked about his first fight in Rikers.
That's so interesting.
He was saying how the most dangerous day is Chicken Day.
It's Chicken Day.
Chicken Day. It sounds funny, but when food is bad and you get that, you get that one thing that everyone actually like, it's politics. Whoever controlled the chicken, different doors controlled by different people.
So he's saying so it's Chicken Day, right? And when he say politics, like certain head niggas in there get the chicken first.
So he told a story where the CO, correctional officer came to him and said, "Want you in the kitchen working, certain thing like chicken." He's like, "I don't want that." He said that shit come with problems because certain people they want this part of the chicken and this and that, and some people. So he said he finally agreed to do it. He said, "Dude, come back there." He said, "Y'all can get out here. We got it." So he's like, "Hey, yo, bro, I'm working the chicken. Like, nah, you ain't gonna talk to me like that." And then Buddy got offended. It's easily to get in a fight. It basically got to a point where they thought they talked it out, and Buddy was like, "I've been doing this. I come in here and take the extra piece of chicken. I distribute the chicken and all this stuff." He said, "That's fine, but you can't just come in here and talk to me like that, and that." But shit like that.
That went a little civil though. That's good.
It wasn't about to, but I'm saying at least that one got to it. But it's like stuff like that.
You don't want to deal with that.
You don't want to be dealing with that. I ain't trying to get stabbed over no chicken.
No chicken, man. I'm not getting stabbed over chicken.
And then he was talking about the fights in there, how you got to really be on your P's and Q's, and sometimes it could be a setup. Like it's
a lot. It's a head on a swivel environment. Head on a swivel at all times.
Like he said, first day, dude come to the cell. "So what you plan on doing in here?" He like,
"What the?"
He said, "What you mean by that?" He said, "What you plan on be doing in here?" He said, "Yo, my mans, what you mean by that?" He like, "What you plan on doing in here?" He said, "I don't understand." He said, "I'm not understanding what you mean."
I don't, because I don't.
He said, "People will come and test you, see if they can extort you first day. They ask, he was a Crip. Where you from?" It's a lot.
Because here's the thing. I'm gonna be answering genuinely, and they think I'm gonna be like he asked, "What do you? I don't know what you mean. What you plan on doing?" I don't know. I'm in jail. Same thing you plan on doing, being locked up. I don't know. I'm fucking scared right now.
What you plan on doing in here?
Working out, eating, reading.
Then you say it's different tables for different people. Like you just got to know. It's so much politics you got to know. You sit at the wrong
if
table.
it's my first day in there, who I got to talk to?
You better hope someone give you the game.
See, that's what I need.
But then you can't even trust them.
See, it's too much. So I get in there, somebody start talking to me. He trying to show me the game, but he could be just running game. That's a lot, man.
At least you a bigger dude.
Yeah, but I'm small.
They'll look more at me as prey than you.
But I feel like me and you going there, they gonna look at us about the same. There's some big niggas.
Yeah,
in there.
but you still big though. Look, you a big black dude with a deep voice. You know you gonna go in there. You ain't gonna be smiling like you be smiling out here.
No.
You gonna get in there with that stale face. And if I know you, be like, look at this soft ass nigga over here, B. This nigga trying to be hard.
I heard that nigga on the podcast last week talking about it.
Bro, get your ass over here. This nigga, you ain't hard.
That is funny because you got to go in there.
Like, you a bigger dude. You about 2-something, 190, 200.
But then, like,
6'1".
what makes it bad is if you go in there like that, it's like they feel like you trying. Like, but
I don't think so. I think you just go in, and then if things happen, they happen.
damn, man.
Like, every jail is different.
Yeah,
I
that's
remember I was watching this one Miami jail when they said, "You come in here, you got to fight first day."
Come on, man.
They got to see what you like. Not every jail, but they say when you come in this cell, you getting in the middle, you fighting.
How many people? I'm just whoever them.
I don't know, but you fighting somebody,
You know how that is. So you get in there. As soon as you get in there, they're like, all right.
and you got to.
Oh, yeah, because it's a wrap if you don't. If you don't fight, it's going to be a long time before you're in there. It's going to be a long... You got to at least fight for respect.
Okay, he told another story. This is how the fight started. Playing basketball. I ain't playing basketball.
I ain't playing
He said he played basketball, Buddy called a foul. He said it's not a foul. He said Buddy snatched the ball from him. He said he snatched it back. Buddy snatched the ball back. He snatched it back. He said after that, nigga was waiting for him, ready to fight.
Just waiting on him.
Waiting to fight.
It's a basketball.
This was another jail story someone was telling.
It's a basketball.
He said ready to fight. He said it got to the point where other people started, taking sides like, nah, man, he be out of line. He always out of line. You got to handle that. They strapped him up with telephone books, gave him a shank. You got to go handle that. They said when he come in the lunchroom, handle that. So now
I got to stab him.
he in the lunchroom with a thing taped to his hand, a sharp screwdriver, long. Ready, he said, he seen him come in, he in the line. He said he started walking over there. He said he's scared. He don't like, I'm only in here for this. I may be in here for life after I do this. But
And he doing it because they said he got to go handle that.
it's like he had no choice. I forgot every detail, but it's almost like he didn't have a choice. He said when he's walking over there, I guess Buddy had beef with someone else. Somebody else came and stabbed him up.
Dog.
Killed him.
Shit.
Killed him. He said he just turned and walked away. He said he's never been, he hate that someone had to get killed and never been so relieved in his life.
Oh yeah, because you don't know what's about to happen once you do this.
And that's the situations you put yourself in just being in jail. You never know what it's going to be. I ain't playing no basketball.
Not playing no basketball.
Because basketball lead to fights. It lead to fights outside
It lead to
jail.
fight outside
You think I
jail.
want to fight in jail?
We played. Look, niggas, they was out there playing basketball one time. I'm gonna leave his name out because it's funny. But this nigga called.
I already know what you're
Yeah. This is street ball, y'all. This is street ball. Niggas really just call like, all right, foul. Niggas just say foul. Okay, all right, cool, you got it. Sometimes you argue it. This nigga said, no, moving screen. Moving screen? Nigga, what are we outside? You definitely gonna fight in jail. Moving screen? Nigga, I don't know what you telling me.
That whole thing with his temper, it'll be fighting in jail.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it's just like, it's not, like you said, at the end of the day, I'm not made for it. I'm just not made for it. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay that I'm not made for it.
Here's the thing. If I knew I was going to be like in a gang and I'm going to be committing crimes, boxing lessons, taekwondo lessons,
Everything, yeah.
self-defense classes. Like, I'm doing all of that. I'm going to be working out consistently.
Because there's a big chance that you're going to go to jail.
I'm not trying to go in there and start working out. I'm trying to be in shape before I get there.
Yeah.
Be ready for whatever.
And if it's done the right way, you could probably work your way up to the top dog in there, depending on
I
how
don't
long.
want to be top dog.
But you might.
I just want to be left alone. I want to be lone dog.
Lone dog, okay.
I want to be a lone dog.
You want them to say, leave him alone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
Mind my business. I don't mess
Maybe
with
a
y'all.
comedy will work in there.
I mean, that's usually all I got.
Comedy could work. They'd be like, hey, you tell us some jokes. All right.
But then this is everything.
It's
you know how
everything.
you have a louder projection of your voice.
Yes.
That may get on somebody's nerve.
It could. It really could. It could.
They be like, yo, nigga, shut the fuck up with that loud ass voice. Now you gotta fight. Cause you talking loud.
Because I can't shut the fuck up. I gotta say something back.
you shut the fuck up. Everyone, you see?
Damn,
Little
you're
shit
right.
like
Little
that.
shit like that.
That's
Where
you-
on the outside, I might not even be like, this nigga.
Yo, shut your unfunny ass up, nigga. You always in here making jokes like shit sweet. Now what you gonna say? What you gonna say? Shut the fuck up. What you gonna say?
I gotta say, you shut the fuck up.
Now he fighting. Now you fighting.
But we might go back and forth with the shut. You shut
But
the fuck.
now you gotta watch him though.
Cause now he might be like, all right.
Yeah, he may come and try to kill you.
Over jokes.
Because you laughing loud and talking loud. Because you can't control your vocal tones and your vocal volume.
This whole conversation is a lot. It's a lot of stuff you gotta.
I ain't sitting with my back got to be to a wall.
Yeah,
my back can't be with a bunch of traffic behind
definitely
me.
To a wall.
Nah,
yeah, definitely to a wall. Because you just and so jail is just one of the places where if you get talked to, you gotta talk back, or it's over for you.
Sitting at the end of the table.
And you're not in the middle of nobody. Yeah.
I'm sitting at the end where if you coming this way, what you coming this way for?
Got you, because it's a long way down here.
Yeah, like this, the trash can, the food that way. Why you coming way down? Ain't no seats over here.
You don't need to come
so
down
now
here.
I'm watching you. What you coming over here for? Instead of being in the middle of the table, and I'm like, all right, every time someone, they could just be going. But
I forgot, there was one story. I don't know if me and you was talking about it, but when he got in jail, who was telling us about he got in jail? As soon as Buddy got in jail, they lined him up. It was a line of niggas waiting to fight. Like,
oh yeah, that was locked up abroad.
Yeah,
he was locked up in
niggas.
It was either Saudi Arabia, somewhere in the Middle East, and he's American, so they ain't like Americans. So when he coming in, like they bringing him in, everyone you just see all them just yelling, and then I guess he just knew what was up, because in the scene he's getting ready. This nigga cracking his neck, he's stretching, he breaking his knuckles, he wrapping shit around him. And then the guards push him in. First person.
Let's get it.
He just starts swinging, punching. And everyone's against him. He said the only thing that saved him, he said, usually those men are smaller men, more fragile and older.
Yeah.
So when he was hitting them, they were dropping.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, he was getting hit too, but he said he had to fight his way up the stairs to his cell and close it.
Duh.
So he had to fight through a crowd, up the stairs, up the bed to his cell.
You gotta leave a nigga alone after that. You gotta leave a nigga alone. He done his due.
And at the end of it, they loved him because he ended up getting one of the main CEOs that everyone hate out of there. Because he did something. Funny. I think he either fought him or like tricked him into. I forgot what I need to find that one again. That was a great locked up abroad.
That's even scary.
That's even scarier.
That's a whole nother. Now I don't speak the language here, and here, let me tell y'all something. America, we know America, and it's some dangerous American jails. But when you start going to like Colombia, like
it'd be 15,000 people in one jail. Like they run the prison. It'd be 3 guards. Nah.
And I'm talking about they killing people, and nobody's saying nothing. They just tossing it. Like no. When I'm overseas, I look at rules before I go play. Like I don't want none of that. It's like when Kevin Hart told that story. He said he was in that bar over there. They tried to run him for his money, and he stood up and got loud. And the buddies was by the door, and the buddy came and he said, "It's just not what you want to do. So give us the money. You got to give it up. You don't need to. You let it go. It's a wrap. It's a certain
you don't
thing.
need to always be the tough guy.
Yeah,
be the smart guy.
Yeah, be the smart guy. Let it go. Because you get locked up over there, you might not come back.
But in jail, someone tell you shut the fuck up. You can't shut the fuck up.
You can't shut the fuck up.
So you gonna have to talk quiet. You know, your loud be laugh, be loud. Your laugh be loud. I said that all backwards.
Loud be loud.
Yeah, your laugh be loud. You know.
Yeah, man. So that was a good rant about jail. That's why we ain't going.
There wasn't no parts.
All right, y'all. Any last thing? Any house cleaning things I need to think about?
Check out the stories.
Yeah,
you know, like and subscribe to everything.
Yeah, check out Black Oak, of course.
Get your Manscaped. Get your sunny
Manscaped.
side.
And
Get
remember,
your shady side up shades.
And remember, use code DT for Manscaped. Use code DT to get your Manscaped popping. And get your shady side up shades, and we'll see you next week. Peace.